have changed the name of my channel. And the reason is I do a lot more than just soap making. So I wanted to kind of like get into the life of honesty and just about everything that goes on at home with me. I wanted to share some of the things that I do for health and wellness, because actually my business, my soap business, my skincare line is really about health and wellness. It really starts there. I thank God for taking me on this journey. I have not been very committed to it, but as I'm getting older, I am starting to see the reasons I need to be. So I really started this whole journey because out of my own struggles. I'm not doing this because I'm a health guru or anything like that. It's just some of the things that I find that God had me doing for myself actually work, and I do want to share some of those things with you guys. Listen, I am not a doctor by no means. Like I said, most of the stuff that I do for myself is very experimental. I want to put that disclaimer out. I am not a doctor, nor am I recommending anybody try any of these remedies that I'm about to post. This is literally my self journey. Now, if you tried and it helps, you could share. And if it doesn't, you could also share what didn't work for you. I don't mind. I am a learner. I am always open to learning new things. So if you have anything that you want to share with me, please go ahead. I am going to be linking my stores in the links below. I am going to share the link to both of my stores. I have a tea store and a skincare store. They're not together because I have not been that great with this whole business part of the whole internet thing. I love the internet, and I love using it to communicate because I'm an artist by nature. So I prefer being by myself. It's just easier inside my head. But I am trying to get out of that shell and trying to be more open about my life and some of my challenges, some of my struggles, so I'm going to be talking a lot. There's a lot of things that I've been doing, and I realize that God has shifted me in a different direction, and I'm on this thing where I like to listen. Instead of being mad, let's go with a shift, see what happens. Okay, so this recipe that I'm going to be doing today is actually a tea that I don't even really call it a tea, but it's kind of like a tea. It's like, again, it's a home remedy, and this one is specifically for inflammation. So here's the story behind it. I was working at a job that was really, really stressful, and then after I decided to leave that job, I started getting like swelling in my legs. I've never experienced this ever. I went to my doctor, tried to explain to her what was going on. But as usual, in the medical field, they don't really do much. They just tell you to drink a lot of water, keep taking your medications that they prescribe, and just deal with it. I am not a very good deal with it person, so I normally do a lot of research. One of the things that I have found very beneficial and helpful for me is the CBD oil, and that's the one without the TCH. There's a really good company. I will share the link for that company down below that I actually like their products. I will definitely share. And Oregano oil has become like my go-to. My spiritual mama, I have a spiritual mama that actually, and she's a Christian. I know, like, when we talk about spiritual, everybody be thinking all kinds of things. No, she's actually a Christian lady. I call her my spiritual mama because she always gives me godly guidance and godly wisdom. So one of the things that she's really taught me about was oregano oil and how important it is. And I have done my research about oregano oil. I've done a lot of reading, so I'll share some of the links to some of the stuff that I have read about it. I'm not going to go into details about it. You could read it yourself. That's why I'm sharing the links, because this brain, I don't remember everything, and I don't want to tell you guys no lies. And the last thing is holy basil. Well, it's not the last thing. I should say the last oil is holy basil. Those are the three combination of oils that I actually use in this tea. Just minimal drops. And to that I add honey and lime. Now lime, as we definitely know, is really, really great for body. It's really good for pulling just all kinds of toxins from your body. And my brain is not thinking of the right word right this second. It does that when I start talking. It checks out. Oh Lord, help me. Anyway, so I honestly just started doing this remedy, and the first night I did it, literally the swelling in my leg went down. The first night I drank that tea, the swelling in my leg went down. Now I'm the type of person like this, right? If I try something one time and it works, I'm like, yeah, it's probably in my head. So the following night I didn't do it, and it came back. So then I did it again. When it came back, I was like, okay, so this thing is really working. So I've been doing it consistently. I am the type of person, like when I'm doing things medicinal, I do not do them for long periods of time. So I know I'm probably going to do this for probably like a week or two, and I don't do it every night. Probably like 3 nights out of the week. I'll do that on like a 2 weeks increment, then I'll stop, and then I'll watch some progress. I know like all of the oils that I tell you about, you can take them safely every day, small amounts. I know that for a fact because I've read that. But I just like to, give things a break, and see how my body does on its own. I don't really commit to anything like that. But in the meantime, I have changed the way I've been eating. I really started doing like a vegan diet last year, but I'm not a veganese person. I really am just not that. I started doing it because of the health issues that I was having. But then I also started to learn that being vegan might not be for everybody, because my protein levels in my body are really, really low. I know you can do protein through like beans and stuff like that, but I don't feel like it's giving me enough of what I need. So I actually did go back to meat, but I'm very minimal about the types that, that I don't do too many different types of meat. I might do like fish, chicken, turkey. That's pretty much the meats that I'll mess with. I really try to do a more vegan diet and a high protein based diet. I'm not really good at it yet, so I'm not gonna be like on here sharing the holy for vegan recipes. I'm not there yet. I'm still learning. So, but I can share some of the stuff that I do. One of my favorite things that I actually do make is actually this cucumber salad, which I will probably do in another video. It is my go-to when I want to make something really quick, fast, it tastes good. It's really, really good. It has a whole bunch of stuff in it. I will definitely share that video a different day. But today we're gonna focus on this tea. And if you try it and it helps you, let me know. If it didn't, tell me what didn't work for you. And I'll also be listening. And if I have any more ideas, you can go ahead, share it in the chat below. I will definitely share it with you. Okay, let's get started on our video. Okay, so here I have holy basil oil. Next, oil of oregano. And CBD oil. A half a lemon, honey. And I have my spoon here with my cup and some hot water. So the first thing I'm going to do, I normally do 3 drops of the CBD oil. 1, 2, 3. I normally do 2 of the holy basil. 1, 2. And this is so potent, the oil of oregano. Some people call it oregano, I call it oregano. It depends on where you're from. And now I do just 1 drop of that, really, 1 drop. And I'll go ahead and squeeze the lime in it. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I like every part of the lime. So if you want, you could just go ahead and put the whole lime in after you squeeze it out. Or you could just leave it out. But I like to get everything everything in there. Some people take out the seeds before. I normally just take it out after with my spoon. Okay. It's normally hard to find lime nowadays with seeds in them. Sometimes, and I just do like 1 teaspoon of honey. I am not a big sweet person. I don't really like sweets. Well, I do like sweet, but I don't like my tea sweet. That's what I should be saying. I don't like my tea sweet. We'll give that a good mix. Now, honestly, you could actually just do this like this. And just take it, just like how you do like cough drop. You could do it this way. But I like drinking it as a tea. I like the warmth going down in my tummy. So I just have my pot with hot water here. I'm going to go ahead and just add that. And I'm doing a small cup. Because it's supposed to be like medicine. I'm not making like a full on big old pot of tea. You're drinking this like medicine. Yep, that's it. That's pretty much it. And you can do this 3 times per week. Okay, so my daughter is back. She went out for a walk with my son. She's homeschooled. And she's making a whole bunch of noise in the background. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, definitely tell me if you like this tea and how it worked for you, and what video you want to see me do next. Okay, bye bye.